everybody, welcome back. Sun shining. I'm doing extra coats of the Bordeaux red in the drawing room. You don't want to see extra coats, you can't tell the difference till it's all dried. And I need to tidy up out here while we've got a bit of sunshine. So that involves the last bit of grading with the digger. Got some hardcore to put down to whack a plate in to straighten it out, and I need to get rid of that digger. So let's get on with it. Is a little bit tight on this trailer because of these arms for the ramp, and it's not my digger, so you always be careful with other people's stuff, especially if you don't do it that often. It's on there, it's secure. Now it's time to get out of here and get on the next job. What do you think, Lightning? Digger's gone. Okay. What? It's my job. I'm allowed to do this. With Billy's digger now out of the way, I've actually got quite a lot here to do, and it's a shame to be putting it all back together because spring is round the corner. But we do have some more information and some more photos about those hidden tunnels and the layout of some of it underneath the house. So we know from previous photos and then our attempted excavation here, there is an archway and a tunnel entrance there. You can see the air brick. There's also one there because part of that tunnel goes that way. So one of the questions which comes up in the comments all the time is, surely there is an entrance to those tunnels from inside the house. Well, yeah, there was, but in the side of the house that doesn't exist anymore. So it's now under that extension right behind me. As we've mentioned before, and you can see from these old postcards, the house used to be twice the size. Today, with half of it knocked down and those two postcards next to each other, you can see. Then with the overhead picture, you can see even more the foundations of the missing wing there on the left. That's where we have our terrace. It's also where the original entrance into those would have been. This postcard shows before the extension was built. This extension on the left of the door has been built over the terrace. You can see from the back clearly it's an extension, and then even more so when you look at the gable end. It's just a set of stairs and a small kitchen underneath. What it's hiding is this archway, which is that tunnel which goes along the front of the chateau. This is the main tunnel, and the other ones came off it. Sadly, it's now underneath that extension. So you'd look at that picture and think that's where that tunnel is, that one going lengthways. It's not, because this is the foundations to that extension. So sadly, it's under the concrete foundations of that. really, really frustrating not being able to get into those tunnels, especially now I know they're there. You know, I physically touched them. I've touched the entrance to one of them. And we know there's a second entrance. I'm sat in this room and I know they're underneath this floor, and it's really quite frustrating. However, we're going to have to wait until slightly better weather, or we find something else. Meantime, I need to do more in here. This is the last remaining panel, and this has some damage, as we can see. So this I just need to sort out, fix up before it gets some paint, and then I can carry on with the other coats. And as you can see today, it's starting to, as it's dried, it's starting to show off its colour now. So let's get this done, because sooner all that red's done, sooner I can get to the gold. While that filler's drying, I have a question, because some of you think I'm going to reupholster these sofas and armchairs. Some people think that they're going to stay the same colour, but I would like to paint the leather. It's been done here before, we've done it before. So it is something that is more in keeping with the room as it's now coming together. So my question is, now you can start seeing this room coming together, what are your suggestions with colour? That's quite a good shot where you can kind of see all of the different colours. They're quite orangey. I am thinking something more like a chocolate brown, actually, which would be a lot lighter than the brown on the walls and give some sort of distinction to the sofas and the armchairs. What do you think? I am torn with a few different colours, but I don't think I like them as they are. Do really like this red, brown and gold now though. So believe it or not, this Chesterfield was actually once green, and utilising some leather paint, which is the same as how they repair car seats, basically. Angelina turned it from a very horrible green to this lovely cream. It's obviously not staying in this room, but it just goes to show anything can be done when it comes to these rather orange, unsuitable items of furniture. I am feeling great about what's going on at the moment. Clearing up out here, that room's really coming along, and I've seen the vision. And do you know what? The evenings are drawing out. The weather is getting a little bit nicer. It all feels like things are happening, and that's a very nice thing. Annoyingly today though, I've now got to go and do a shift in the pub that we own, because we've got our get rid of the January Blues event this evening. So I've got to go. I will see everyone tomorrow, and I can really get somewhere with that room and everything else. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.